All right, Jason, member highlights on today's Smart Chiropractor show. I'm going to bring it up on the screen here. I'll say a few words, and I'd love for your thoughts. This is Dr. Mike. We're going to hold his last name because we haven't gotten explicit permission to share it. But Dr. Mike is a guy that I actually went to high school with, and I am not kidding. Practices up in Massachusetts, and we went to high school together. Had no idea that both of us became chiropractors until many, many moons later. And he is now a member of the Smart Chiropractor as of a few weeks ago. And we had this fantastic note sent over, and this is a member highlight that I absolutely love. So everybody can read it. I'll just go through it quickly. He had his busiest day in about 2 months. The day after the initial success email went out. That's part of Chiro emails, which is a part of the Smart Chiropractor, and that goes out automatically on his behalf through our system. So all automated. Obviously, the pandemic has put a damper on the office over these last few weeks as things have shifted and changed, and it was pretty awesome to have a full schedule again. So far, so good. I love seeing that. We always talk about it, Jason. Every doc, if you're watching this, doc, you have a proverbial gold mine sitting in your EHR right now that I can nearly guarantee you are not doing enough with. We love to help you communicate to that gold mine of people. Who are those people that already know, trust, and like you? Those individuals who had a great experience in your practice. We call it filling the holes in your bucket. Jason, I'll kick it over to you right there.
You know, this is a great example of what works and what's working. It's just phenomenal. I think this is a great example of the things I like to highlight, which are automation. All right. These are programs that are automatically done for you. In the digital marketing world, they like to refer to it as set it and forget it. Some of my favorite words, put it in place and let the machine do the work for you. It's a real great example of that. It also follows our philosophy. Again, this all goes back to mindset. So automation is one thing, right? Listen, spinal screenings are not automated. You've got to get out. You've got to leave your family, oftentimes on a weekend, or not do something to take care of yourself, like exercise or go relax, decompress, whatever you need to do. Often you're out there, and I'm not saying they're bad. I'm just saying they're not automated. Okay, the more automated things you can do, the better. The second thing that it does is it really focuses, and we've mentioned this in early segments, and we're going to keep talking about this over and over and over and over again, that your best next new patient is keeping your current patient. I know that sounds so obvious and so ridiculous, but it's not. It's not obvious. So many chiropractors are so addicted to, I need new ones, I need new ones, I need new ones, and never ask themselves, what am I doing to keep connecting with the people that have already come to see me? It makes no sense. We've all learned, make new friends, but keep the old. We all learned that in kindergarten. So the ability to, the other benefit of this, the ability to connect with people that have come to see you through your Chiro emails, also automated. Your social media is automated. Your emails are automated. What does that do? Well, every chiropractor that's been in practice for more than just a few minutes knows the difference between somebody who goes, I am so glad I got that email. I've been thinking about you. I've been meaning to come back in. I've been meaning to schedule. It's been on my mind, and you just sent me the right thing at the right time. Thank you. Let's get back into the routine. Now, that is a whole different conversation than, nice to meet you. What have you been going through? What questions do you have for me? And going through the sales pitch of trying to convert someone to wanting to say yes, when oftentimes those people came in because they just couldn't say no to your unbelievable deal. You'll check me out. You'll make sure that I don't have some major problem that requires some serious terminal care. You'll even give me an adjustment. You'll give me a recommendation for care. For how much? Less than $100, sometimes less than $50, sometimes less than $25. That experience is very different. trying to give away your services to get them in, to convince them, convert them to wanting what you really offer is a whole different experience, then welcome back. I'm glad you're here. I'm glad we sent those emails out. Also, let's make sure we stay on track this time. What questions do you have, or what do I need to say in order to make sure that you stay with the program or get back on the program? It's been a while. So we have a philosophy that there are 5 types of new patients, and the people you're probably advertising to are level 5 new patients, which are not nearly good as your first level new patient, which is reactivating those people that haven't been in for quite a while. We know how to automate it. We know it works. And thank you, Dr. Mike, for validating it and sharing your experience.
You said it, Jason. It is about automation. It is about really lightening the load on your practice. You can see the results here. If you head over to smartchiropractor.com, you can see an array of results from docs around the country. We service docs around the world. Here's my take-home message for you today, Doc, as you listen and tune in, is you have to be out there sending emails to your patients. It is a critical, essential communication channel that is no longer a nice to have. If it's a nice to have, then you're going to see that effect with a roller coaster and yo-yo in your practice and in your schedule. When you have consistent communication and utilize email as one of those primary channels, it is like clockwork. We sent over 6 million emails last year, so we got a pretty good idea of what happens when you send email on behalf of hundreds of chiropractors, and you do it in a fashion that emphasizes the teach and invite consistently philosophy that we hold dear. Earlier on today's show, we talked about this month being cervical spine is our campaign, and our weekly topic is all around stiff neck. So you can imagine what is going out this week, educating, engaging, teaching millions of individuals throughout hundreds of chiropractors that we work with around the world. And yes, the call to action is a simple click to hop onto that online scheduler. So that is where we see so much opportunity, and so many docs aren't taking advantage of it. Mike, great to reconnect with you after many years. Awesome that you're a Smart Chiropractor member, and props on getting the results. We always say results follow actions. Mike took the action step of, taking a chance, quote unquote. He hadn't worked with us before. And to any doc out there, I can appreciate the fact that anything new feels like a chance. But if you give the opportunity to work with a team who knows what they're doing, then you will get the results you desire. You take a little action along the way on your own behalf, and you are certainly seeing those results continue to accelerate. So Mike, thanks for coming on board. Glad you had your busiest day in a few months. Let's let the good times roll. Hey, if you like that video, be sure to subscribe to the Smart Chiropractor. We are posting videos on how you can market your chiropractic practice in a way that teach and invites consistently. We have found that is the magic formula to big time growth. So if you like this video, be sure to comment down below, smash that subscribe button, or visit us at thesmartchiropractor.com.